Hello, I'm Jendi and I survived potty training. I'm very honored to be a part of this video collab hosted by Jenny. I look forward to hearing what the other mothers are going to tell us about their potty training situation. Look in the description below for a link to my YouTube channel where you can learn more about me and my family. I am the mother of 3 children. They are 7, 9, and 11 years right now, so it's been a few years since I've potty trained, but I wanted to share my memories with you. Now, I haven't gone and looked at specific dates or anything that I wrote down during those times. This is just from my memory, so don't hold me to this in a court of law. I started potty training each of them around the age of 2. I really wanted them to be potty trained by the time they were 3. It was the goal that I had set in my mind, and tried to do what I could. My son is my firstborn, and I think that it took a good year of working with him to get him potty trained. My secondborn is my first daughter. She wanted to be potty trained, and I think it only took like 6 months for her. She was my easiest one. My third is another daughter. Hers went the longest, and I think it probably stretched out to about 18 months. And of course, by the time it was a third child, there's a lot of other things going on in my life. The techniques and strategies that I used are very common ones that you've heard a lot. I just tried to make it a fun experience, all the while I was totally stressing out about it, but I tried to make it fun for them. And we, of course, had a potty seat and the stool. I had them go on the regular toilet because I did not like emptying the child potty. I would set them on the potty at certain times throughout the day, you know, like try to anticipate when it was going to happen after food. And I would sit in there and read him a book. We would sing songs, have a toy. So yeah, nothing extremely genius or ingenious, just some time and patience, or not so patient sometimes on my part. I did use some reward systems. I think with my son, I tried to use a sticker thing, and that just didn't really work very well. I did go to a candy reward that I then used for all of them, but it was only like 1 gummy fish, 1 fruit snack, 1 M&M, you know, it was not a lot of candy. And of course, we always praised them. It was a big deal to get their first underwear, kind of let them pick that out and, you know, tell their grandparents and their aunts and uncles, and they would be happy for them too. A kind of a support system. I don't know if it worked for them or not, but we would praise them for sure. The main thing that I would do differently if I had to do it all over is I wouldn't stress out so much about it. With my firstborn, I really put a lot of pressure on myself to have him potty trained by the age of 3. And I think it just made me stress out more, made me not as patient. I came to dread it so much. And with my second child, it was so much easier, I think partly because I wasn't pushing myself so much. My mother did tell me, oh, I'm sure they'll be potty trained by the time they graduate from high school, and I kind of laughed about it then, but it has stuck in my mind because, you know, everybody makes it eventually. When you're in the middle of it, you feel like it's never gonna happen, but it does, and you get through it, and they will be potty trained. I'm sure I made lots of mistakes during the whole potty training process. I can't think of a huge one in my brain, but I know that there were some times I said, just go ahead and go in your diaper, or I just kind of gave up and took a break for a day and started again. I know that's not good when you're trying to be consistent and teach them, and I think the consistency is the hardest thing about potty training, at least it was for me. So overall, my advice would be to find what works for you, to try not to stress out about it or push yourself or them too hard. It's gonna happen. It will happen. I know when you're in the middle of it, it doesn't feel that way. But now that mine are 7, 9, and 11, I can actually go to a store and leave the store without having to use the bathroom. Now, a restaurant we still have to look for the bathroom. And it's just, even after the potty training, you know, wherever you go, you're scouting out the bathroom right away. But this too shall pass, and you will move on from that. You will actually be able to go someplace without having to use the bathroom on entering and leaving. So hang in there. Don't beat yourself up about some mistakes you've made or what you feel like the problems are with it. Just keep going. You can do it. They can do it. I wish you all the best. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you come to my channel and check me out, as well as stay tuned to Jenny's channel for the other mothers that are going to talk about their potty training experiences. Bye for now.